Hi, I'm Dr. De Bruin, and this is a walkthrough of how to answer an exam question from the acids and bases topic of AQA A-level Chemistry. I've had a few requests for some more videos going through questions about buffers. So this is the most straightforward type of buffer question that we can do. This would definitely be a part one rather than a later part of the question, because we're not doing anything to the buffer after it's made. We're just making a buffer, and this is the easiest of the three different ways that we could make an acidic buffer, in that rather than mixing two solutions together, we're adding a solid salt to the acid. So the first thing that I'm going to do with any buffer question is write down my expression for Ka and then rearrange that to make the hydrogen ion concentration the subject, because at the end of it all, that's how I'm going to calculate pH, by doing the negative log base 10 of the hydrogen ion concentration. So right now I have a value for Ka that's given to me in the question, and I also have a value for the concentration of the ethanoic acid, and that's given in the question, and that's not going to change because we're not adding another solution to it, we're just adding a solid. But what I don't have is the concentration of the anions. Now that concentration of the anions is going to be the same as the concentration of the salt, but right now I don't know that. So I'm going to take that 410 milligrams and write down that that is 0.41 grams, so I've divided it by 1,000, and likewise I'm going to take the volume and convert that to decimeters cubed. Then I'm going to use my favourite masses Mr. Mole equation and use that to put together with the relative formula mass of sodium ethanoate, which is 82 grams per mole, to work out the number of moles I have of sodium ethanoate. Then I'm going to put that together with the volume, and this needs to be the total volume of the buffer, but in this instance that is the same thing as the buffer, the same thing as the acid, sorry. So I'm going to do my 0.005 moles of sodium ethanoate divided by the 0.4 decimeters cubed of the acid, and that gives me my concentration of the anion. So really it's giving me the concentration of sodium ethanoate, but because sodium ethanoate only contains one ethanoate ion, they are going to be the same as each other. So I can now go and substitute this back into my expression to give me a value for my hydrogen ion concentration. And then, as we know, pH is the negative log base 10 of that hydrogen ion concentration, which gives me this great big long string of numbers, and then we know that pH should always be given to 2 decimal places, so that's what I'm going to do for my final answer. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're finding these walkthroughs of A-level chemistry exam questions useful. Feel free to let me know in the comments below if there are particular topics you'd like me to cover more of. And if you are finding these videos useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more A-level chemistry videos coming soon.